Heritage Eagle Bend homeowner asked me something most sellers are afraid to ask. Bill, when I bought my home last year, did I overpay? And honestly, it was a fair question. He bought about a year ago, and with the market feeling uncertain, he wanted to know if his home had gone up, stayed the same, or maybe even slipped a little bit. I think a lot of homeowners in zip code 80016 may be quietly wondering the same thing. Maybe you bought in the last few years. Maybe interest rates were higher than you wanted. Prices felt aggressive at the time. And now you're hearing mixed news about the Denver market and wondering, where do I really stand? Here's the important part. You can't answer that question by looking only at Zillow, Redfin, Realtor.com, or just random sales down the street. That's especially true in Heritage Eagle Bend. Two homes can be close to each other and still have very different values. An attached home is different from a detached home. A finished basement is different from an unfinished basement. A walkout basement, golf course views, open spaces, conditions, updates, HOA structure, and even the buyer demand can all change the value. So, when this homeowner asked me, did I overpay? The answer was not a quick yes or no. The answer was, let's compare your home to the right properties. Not the most expensive sale, not the cheapest sale, not a detached home if yours is a detached home. Not a detached home if yours is an attached home. And not a fully finished basement home if yours has an unfinished basement. The real answer comes right from using the most similar homes, then adjusting for condition, location, basement finish, timing, and buyer demand. In this case, after looking at the more similar Heritage Eagle Bend comps, the value looked better than he expected. He had thought there might have even been no appreciation or maybe even depreciation. But after owning the home for about a year, it seems likely the value appeared to be roughly around $575,000 range. Now, of course, that's depending on condition, timing, improvements, and how the home would show. He was relieved. He told me that made his day. Now, does that mean every home in 816 appreciated over the last year? No, and I wouldn't tell people that just to make them feel good. Some homes have gone up, some are flat, and yes, some may be even worth less than the owner hoped, especially if they bought aggressively, needed updates, or are competing against better prepared listings. The bigger question is this. Before you assume you made a bad purchase or before you assume your home is worth a big number, get a real valuation based on the right comparable sales. The truth helps you make better decisions. Maybe you should sell or you should stay. Maybe you should make a few improvements before selling. Or you just simply need peace of mind knowing where you stand. That's why I enjoy doing what I call a reality check valuation. It's not a sales pitch. It's a reality check valuation. Because sometimes as homeowners, you're not ready to sell. You just want to know the truth about what is actually happening in your neighborhood. And I've helped homeowners just like you get clarity about what's really happening in their neighborhood. So, if you live in Heritage Eagle Bend, Greenfield, Talon's Reach, Beacon Point, South Shore, Saddle Rock, or any of the 816 areas, the online estimates may not be enough. Your home's value depends on the details, and those details can make a real difference. I'm Bill Fung with Your Castle Real Estate and Home Sale Team. I've lived and worked around zip code 80016 in Southeast Aurora for over 28 years, helping homeowners understand their real estate options with practical local market insight. So if you're wondering, did I overpay? What is my home really worth today? Send me a message. I'll help you look at it the right way with a reality check valuation, not a sales pitch. Because the better question is not what does the internet say? The better question is what would a real buyer likely pay for my specific home today?